Hello, I am Narayana Komraveli. I am a research scientist at Pediatric Infectious Disease of University of Texas Medical Branch at Galveston and Texas. Our research group is focusing on pathological mechanisms and its effects on respiratory viral infectious diseases in children. Especially, we are working with the viruses called respiratory syncytial virus, in short RSV, and human metapneumovirus, in short it is called HMPV. And to begin with, let me give a brief introduction about what the impact of respiratory infectious disease around the world. Respiratory viral infections is one of the top five leading cause of death around the world, including children and adult, old senior citizens like about 70 years old. So we are, as our lab focuses on RSV and HMPV, these viruses together account for a considerable mortality of around the world. About 3.5 million children are hospitalized each year with these diseases, and about 35 million outpatients, and about 200,000 deaths throughout the world, and it causing considerable morbidity, burden of economic burden of about $500 million. And these viruses cause acute lower respiratory viral infections, which is like bronchitis and bronchiolitis, and which in turn cause these children go tremendous discomfort, breathlessness, and they need to be given oxygen support. I'm sure you must be knowing some child with this kind of discomfort during their part of early age, before age of 3 years. Virtually every child before age of 3 would get infected with these viruses. We are very focused on these viral infections because there is no effective drug or no effective vaccine against these diseases, though there is research going from several years on these viruses. But we are till now not succeeded in generating a effective vaccine against these infections. So our lab focuses on finding out, working on the mechanisms of inside the lung cells, how these viruses infect and what kind of effects it cause, so that we can come up with some effective strategies for treating these kind of patients. So in turn, my specific focus on I'm researching on a topic called where these viruses cause a lot of severe discomfort in lungs, which is also called breathlessness, and technically it is called a kind of oxidative stress. So my aim is to find out the mechanism of this discomfort, and also to look whether possible dietary supplements, if we give, would there be any beneficial effect in reducing the this discomfort caused by viral infections. So in a nutshell, I'll explain how this goes. When this virus called RSV or HMPV goes into the lung cells, it try to take over the control of all the cells machinery. Every cell in, or every part of body, in every cell we have several mechanisms to function properly. It is like, imagine our home. You have several stuff in home to run your home properly, like electricity, water, thermostat for a heating system, cooling system, and food, and a secured door, so that we can stay safely inside home and our home run properly. Similarly, every cell has a different kind of mechanisms to run its to make it function properly. Uh, so when this virus enters into the lung cells, this virus try to disrupt all the important mechanisms inside the cell, so that this virus can take advantage and can live long properly in the cell. So similarly, one of the important mechanism I'm working on, this virus disrupts the a particular sensor, that sensor of the cell protection, to be precise. It disrupts this mechanism for transcription factor protein called NRF2, which senses if there is any harmful factor inside the cell. So it synthesizes it directs DNA to synthesize some of the factors or proteins that neutralizes these harmful factors. They are very, very reactive factors. If these harmful factors are not neutralized, they go and attack all the important components of the cell, so that cell would be it would be defective in its function, so that virus would multiply faster, and it can take over of control of more cells. So we have found out this mechanism, how this virus disrupts the disrupts the function of this sensor of cell protector NRF2, and cause lots of discomfort. Imagine it is like in your home, in our homes, we have thermostats. It senses temperature. If we set auto, if the temperature increases, it cools down. Similarly, if in a hot summer, if your thermostat damages, though there is an increased temperature goes up inside the home, but still because of damaged thermostat, it cannot initiate the cooling system inside the home, where it leads to the increased temperature inside home, so we feel lot of discomfort. Similarly, this virus disrupts the one of the this sensor of cell protection mechanism, and it causes lots of discomfort in the lungs. That is also that leads to this breathlessness. So we have figured it out how this happens. Now, in my other aim of this project was to figure out, is there any compound which if we introduce into the lung cells, would it be able to give any protection to the sensor, so that even in spite of their infection, this sensor works properly, so that it synthesizes all the protecting molecules or enzymes which neutralizes all these harmful molecules. So we tested several dietary supplements and some other compounds also, and we figured it out. Dietary supplements called resveratrol, which founds in red grapes, red wines, and quercetin, which present in turmeric. These compounds, they protect this sensor mechanism NRF2 during the viral infections. So when we treated lung cells during this virus infection, this NRF2 system, it was functioned fantastically in proper way, so that it synthesized all the protecting molecules, so that they neutralized all the harmful radicals generated during the infection, and cells stayed healthy. When cells stayed healthy, virus could not multiply long, and eventually virus is inactivated. So that gives us an indication that even children, we treated mice with these compounds during viral infections, and mice stayed healthy throughout the course of infection, and they are not that discomfortable. Their lungs were very healthy. No, very healthy means, I mean to say, compared to infected and untreated mice, these mice which were treated with these resveratrol or quercetin or similar compounds, they behaved very well, and they recovered very fast. So but there is lots of research could need to be done, how these compounds to be delivered at the site of infection. And with that, I'm done. This hope made some sense to you, and thank you.